What's up, YouTube? I'm going to today is July, I think the 14th, and I'm making my video as promised about the unmet expectations and my frustrations and surprises and reality about my weight loss journey. Um, I felt that it was important to do this because even though we researched this surgery, well, most of us, not everybody, believe it or not, everybody do not do their homework. Even though um, I've researched this surgery for years, like I've been wanting this surgery since 2002 and was only able to get it this year. So even though I've done all this research and attended seminars and know people who had the surgery and things like that, you're still never 100% prepared for your own personal walk. And I just want to share this with you. Those of you who are new, who have not had your surgery yet, or contemplating having surgery, or you just had it, I think this is important. There are others who have made similar videos, and I follow Myra G. She has an excellent two-part video on a similar thing, and I mean, what she said I could so relate to, and she had her surgery a good bit before I had mine. But this is just about my personal walk. And first, before I begin, I just want to thank the new subscribers and give you a quick background. My highest weight was 432 pounds, and that was probably about 2009. I was around there. Started losing weight on my own. Finally got to 397 in 2011, and I had a lot of hanging flesh and skin that was nearly to my knee from the lower abdomen, and I had 17 pounds removed. So then I was like 380, got down to 374, and started working out and everything, and went to probably 48, but I went back up to 370 something pounds. And when I saw my surgeon for the surgery, I was 364. He asked that I drop 25 pounds from that, which would have put me at 339. And I actually didn't really start losing the weight until this year around spring. In my early videos, I struggled with the last 15 pounds around, I'll say February, March, or April, something like that. February and March. And I took a swim class, aqua aerobics class, offered to us free by our job for a selected few. And I dropped the remaining 20 something pounds plus some. So my doctor wanted me at 339. Surgery date, I went in at 337 or 36. And now I'm like right at probably, according to the scale I use on a regular basis, I'm about 324, 23, something like that. So doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm losing inches like crazy. My story is different, and that's why I'm making this video. My expectations from this surgery was that after surgery, I was going to have this immediate removal of hunger. That is what I thought. I didn't think that I would feel hungry anymore, because I know that the hormone ghrelin, we're supposed to bypass that. Well, my other expectation was that, a lot of people said there was pain. I kind of expected some physical pain, and I knew there would be gas pain, which was my biggest fear because I can tolerate pain quite well, but But I figured that I would have more pain than I expected, or that I pre-calculated in my head. Um, Another thing, I thought that, like most people that you see in these videos and these vlogs, I thought that I would drop, I thought I would be dropping like 12 pounds, 14 pounds a week. I see all these people who are, as heavy as I am, or more, and they lose this significant amount of weight in a short amount of time. That's what I was thinking. I also expected to get dumping syndrome immediately. I figured that, you got this new tummy. A few things would make you sick. I expected to feel some major nausea. Simplest thing would make me vomit. I just expected to get sick. Let's see. And I also thought that I would come off all of my meds as soon as I had surgery. And also, even though I have heard and was told that you would go through some emotions from the surgery, I didn't think that it would have, I just had this think, well, I've already been one to go to counseling, go to therapy, been one to talk things out. I don't really store things in. I knew relationships would change. I knew these things. And I just expected that, I would handle them as I normally do. So, let me go to my frustrations, because I'm trying not to make this a very long video. I mean, I could go on forever about this topic, but I'm just going to summarize and try to be quick. My frustrations. My major number one frustration with the surgery is that, unlike others, I didn't drop, and I'm not dropping 10, 12, even 8, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 pounds a week like others. And it frustrates you. You get kind of a little bit, for lack of a better word, pissed off. Because you're looking at these videos and they're saying, oh, this week I dropped 13.75 pounds. And I'm sitting here like, I dropped damn too. And hell, did they even have surgery? Or, did they do anything? Because I was still experiencing hunger after my surgery. I still felt like I could take in more than 8 ounces in a meal, or even 3/4 of a cup of a meal. I still felt like I could take in over a cup, depending on its consistency. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? I did work out a few times, but these people did not work out. And from my understanding, I don't think many of them worked out before surgery on a regular basis, where I did. I was in the gym constantly. Even before I started the swim class, I was in the gym constantly. So I'm like, what is really going on? Are they lying about losing this amount of weight a week? Or what? Because that shit ain't happening to me. So you get frustrated with it and you start thinking, well, did I make the right decision? Because I'm not losing weight. I'm not losing all these pounds. And, I thought I was going to see something at least within 2 weeks, and I was frustrated. And I don't know if, I can't remember now if I verbalized this on previous videos or not, but that was very frustrating for me. Because I know that the smaller you are, like 200 people, they lose a little bit slower than those of us in the 300s, well, the high 200s, 300s, 400s, and up. And here I am, 3-something, and it's like going creep, 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 creep. And I didn't get sick. I wasn't getting sick. I wasn't nauseated like I thought I would be. And we all, not gonna lie, everybody tests the waters when they get their surgery. They try to see if they can eat something that they think that they're not gonna be able to do or shouldn't be able to do. People may not be realistic and admit that, but several of us out here have admitted this. I'm keeping it real. There were times that I did try something that I should not have had, or ate something I probably should not have had. It was a couple of times I ate stuff I wasn't even in the right stage. It wasn't a lot, but still, it happens. And I was like, damn, I'm not getting sick. What's going on? So, that was a little bit, I'm like, damn, did I have surgery? But anyway, another frustration. I thought that because, water, fluids, I would have no problem getting that down. I know it's hard to consume a lot as far as like the ounces needed to take in, but I was not expecting to feel like water and juice and stuff was going to be sitting right up in here. I thought I'd be able to, I knew we have to sip, but once you get past that sipping stage, you still don't expect that you would still feel like, oh, it's up in here. I love water. I have said to you guys, Crystal Light I don't like anymore. I would prefer water and unsweet tea over anything. I would rather take that. So when I'm drinking and I'm really thirsty and I really want it, it's all up in here. You can only go so far. So that's a little bit frustrating sometimes because you want to get your fluids in like they expect you to. You want to do the right thing, but here it is. You got this gurgling thing going on here and you can't get it all down. And you think, hell, it's water. You're not supposed to drink when you got food in your stomach. So what's the problem? So that's a little bit frustrating sometimes. Also, you just had major surgery. You expect to be tired in the beginning, and you need to recover. You need to heal. But it took me forever to get my energy back, to where I felt like going to work out all the time, doing, the pool classes and everything like I wanted to. And come to find out, my B12 naturally was low. And the 1 tab a day wasn't working at first. So then I had to start doubling up. So instead of the 25 tabs, I went to 5,000. And sometimes I would have to take more than one during the week. I was tired. I didn't feel like going to the gym. I didn't have the energy to bounce from the bike to the treadmill to the elliptical. And you can't do any lifting. And you just don't feel like doing all that. So I actually had to wait till I was able to get back in the pool. Because for me, the pool is a one-stop shop. I'm working arms. I'm working abs, legs, everything all at one time. Which was better for somebody who's, still over 300 pounds and got a bad knee. So that was a little bit frustrating. So I think that played a factor in not dropping more, not being able to drop more than I have. But at the same time, I started feeling everything around the middle of my third week. That's when I was able to distinguish when I was full, when I was, still needed more calories. Things started making me sick, and my taste buds finally started changing where I didn't like anything. And I'm getting now where what I thought I was going to feel in the beginning, I'm feeling it now. Now I'm not hungry. Yesterday I didn't eat all day long. I drank 2 shakes and ate some leftover food from the day before. So I guess some of us have to start getting into the healing process further before we start feeling all of that. So I'm telling you, your walk is going to be your own walk. Yes, you can listen to us talk about what we're going through, but your walk is going to be unique. Your journey is going to be unique. You may go through things differently than the majority of us go through. It's different. Your body is your body, and you need to keep that in your mind. Your body is not everybody else's body. We experience similar things, but there are going to be things that are different. I was different. Now I feel more nausea. I don't hardly like anything. I cannot find anything that would satisfy me. Just a few items satisfy me. Now, at first when I was drinking juice, I hate juice now. I can't drink any kind of juice. I have to give it all away. I don't like beef. Beef kills. I just don't, I hate it. It doesn't make me nauseated. I just don't like it. So, like I said, that was frustrating. Um, the energy, all of that. Another frustration. We know, we are taught, we are programmed that we have to watch our choices, maintain a healthy eating habit. We know this. But you think, be real with yourself. All of us think that, okay, we got this great tool that's going to help us out. Yes, because we think we're not going to be hungry, we're not going to crave the bad carbs and all this. But reality is, you will still struggle with food choices as you have before surgery. Hear me. Don't think that you will not struggle with food choices as you did before surgery, because you will. I have started going out to eat. Not every day, once a week. You see the things that you normally would get before you had surgery. Appetizers, desserts, all these things. Even, you got this point where you can't eat roughage for so long. So you can't get a salad sometimes because it's not time yet. So you have to sit there and look at the calories and go, God, what can I eat? I can't have the smothered and covered pork chops. I can't have the country style steak. I can't have these things. I don't like beef steaks and I don't like fish. So, your choices are limited, so you struggle. Keep that in mind. That was frustrating for me that, oh my God, I still got to fight to make sure I eat the right things and make sure I don't mess up. I knew this, but till you start going through it, it's like, damn. It's still going to be a fight even after this tool. And that's fine. I'm just, like I said, you have these things you expect. Oh, it's going to be easy. I'm not going to be hungry. I'm not going to crave these things. But then reality kicks in. So, here's reality. Keep in mind, now I'm going to try to wind this down. Your journey will be your journey. Take notes from what we are saying and remember these things. Write your own notes. Journal everything. Monitor what you eat. I use MyFitnessPal. Continue to this. Actually start it before your surgery and continue on. Okay? Because there will be some frustrating times. You need a very good support system. Because relationships are going to change. And believe me, people are watching. They're going to watch your food choices. They're going to watch everything you do to see if you're serious, even after having this surgery. They are going to talk behind your back. This is a trial and error. This is another reality. This surgery is a trial and error. You will have to relearn your body on everything. Drinking, eating, movement, bodily functions, everything. You will have to experience these things. Don't be afraid to experience. You need to, because you got to learn your body all over again. Because it's going to change. Everything's going to change. Weight loss. Keep in mind, I thought I was going to drop a lot of weight. I'm dropping inches. I'm not dropping a lot of pounds. I'm dropping inches. It's coming off in the face. It's coming off in the shoulders. My arms are getting pitiful. So, and butt shrinking, everything. You may not lose pounds. You may just drop inches. So expect it as a possibility. Expect the unexpected. Not trying to scare you, just keeping it real. What else? Like I said, we talked about choices. I've said this before. Preview your meals before you go out with friends and family. Kind of get an idea of what you can eat. That way it won't be so hard when you're sitting there going, God, and you won't be tempted to get the wrong things. Let's see what else. be prepared to work. You will still have to work after getting this surgery. It's not gonna, you think I'll just be able to eat 3 tablespoons or something. That may not be true. In the beginning, I ate more than 3 tablespoons or something. So, you're gonna have to do your work. I have said this before. What else? Relationships. They are going to change. I don't care how many people say they support you, they love you, they got your back. They are going to change. And especially if you're married, your spouses, a lot of you say, oh, they support me. I'm sure they're feeling some kind of way. Right now when I'm going out, I'm telling you, right hand to God. I get so much attention now that it frightens me. And my husband isn't even here yet. He's still in Jamaica. So I can only imagine how he's going to feel when he actually gets here in a month or so and see these changes, and we go out and he see the attention. It's just, people look at me differently. So it's go to your support groups, have a strong support system, journal, vlog, pray. Because this whole thing, your mind, body, and spirit is going to be tested. So those are my words for you today. This video is already like almost 22 minutes. So I'm going to let that go at that. But please just know that your experience is going to be your experience. Nobody else's. You may have some similar things, but this is going to be your journey, your experience. Just take heed to what I say and others say. Learn from all of us. And you should have a successful journey. So on that note, good night everybody. Take care. See you next time.